Alright, good morning everyone. Welcome back to the show. I'm your charming, self-proclaimed yet still humble host, Mukluk, suppressing the sneeze right now. And we are jumping back into Age of Wonders 4. Now last time, we finished the first mission of the Eldritch Realms story. It was very easy. We started the second mission, and it's really freaking difficult. There's a timer that says you're gonna lose in 5 turns. Every time you kill 6 Ooga Booga units, it extends that timer by 1 turn, and you are getting surrounded on all sides. It's really freaking tough, so I see why it has 5 skulls. I actually looked online for some tips and stuff, and found some discussion, and people were saying that this is one of the toughest 2 maps in the entire game. So, freaking awesome. Now, because of that, and the fact that the one that we left off last time was like going to lose in 2 turns, I think I need to start it over. So we are going to restart the map and make some changes to our peoples. We're still going to set it to normal.
Your journey.
Okay, so last time we learned a few things. One is at the beginning of the mission, it will tell you, it'll give you an option of like something you learned in the past. And one of the options that you can choose to learn is the, one second, Umbral Disciples here. So I don't need to start with a faction of people that are Umbral Disciples because you can get that for free as soon as you start the mission. Now, something else I found, and I tested this off stream. When you win a mission with somebody, they get something like this, Ascension, and it's like an extra skill, which is really awesome. So if you use someone that you've won a mission with in the past, you can get the little Ascension thing, and it gives you an extra thing. If you go to this screen and you hit edit and you change them a bit before you jump into the mission to fine-tune things, they still keep that. I tested that off stream by taking an older character of mine that I had won a thing off stream with, and it made some changes. It got that. So that is where we're at now. Now my current thoughts is flying. A lot of the terrain on that map is awful. It is absolutely awful, and getting around with it sucks. And I think what I want to do is make a people that is mostly flying to be able to get around that map faster. And despite the fact that this dude is floating, he does not count as a flying creature. I logged in on him just like 30 minutes ago, and I checked. He is not a flying creature. The only way to get a flying ruler, I believe, is either a dragon, and this is a dragon that I won a run with in the past, or if you've got a mortal ruler that is riding on a flying mount, I believe. So, let's see, what I'm going to take now is Gandalf to fly. Let's see all adjacent enemies. Yeah, I mean, adjacent. Why is my mage going to be up front like that? Okay, yeah, let's just look at some of these others here. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take this guy here. This is a dragon that I won a run with off-stream. He has Ascension Alchemist. Support abilities grant 2 random positive effects and magic attacks inflict weakened. Neat. Okay, so he's got this. And we are going to hit edit here.
What is your people's
And I did a run with ogres, not that it matters. And we're going to change the traits. Yo, Sergeant, thank you for the 5 gifted. Appreciate that. Welcome. And we are going to give them some flying mounts. We're going to give them some flying mounts. So there's, what is this? Blessed Dragons, Celestial Griffins. I mean, this is kind of cosmetic. I think any flying mount is the same as any other flying mount. There's Eagles. Sergeant, thank you so much. Mukluk, Douglas, Bartholomew, Reginald, Esquire, the Fourth, is the Johnson, Vessels, the Third welcomes your 5 new viewers to the lab. Hope you enjoy your steam. The demon is on the way. Crank up the speakers, don't touch your speakers, giveaways every week. We take a sip at your lonely near the edge. Welcome. It's Thanksgiving. For me, yesterday was Thanksgiving, but I super appreciate that. Griffins, Pegasus. There's also Swiftfoot Raptors. Swiftfoot Raptors are not flying, but they have the highest speed in the game, which is 48 speed. The Flyers have 40 speed, but they're not impeded by any like problems on the ground. So I think I want to go with flying. It's like, for example, when you move over the umbral terrain or the mountainous terrain, it will slow you down dramatically. It'll it'll use like 10 of your movement or something instead of 5 to cross a square. So let's say giant eagles. I like that. So giant eagles. Now what I would love is not all units can be put on a mount. Some of your units, like if they're using a big 2-handed sword or something, they can't get on a flying mount. I would love if I could also get them athletics, which is 3, but to do that, hold on a sec. How many flaws? Oh, you can only take 1 flaw. Okay. I was gonna say, to do that, we would have to take 3 flaws. That's not possible. So we've got faster recuperation for faster regen, and also the eagle mounts. I'm wondering if it's worth getting rid of faster recuperation for more movement, but for now, we'll do this. So we'll do that. We'll select those ogres.
What is their origin culture?
Okay. Now, on the first mission, we did dark. Not gonna do that this time. We're gonna look at this here. Okay. So this is industrious. This is something I found. Honestly, I'm picking one of the strongest combinations that I found in my own time playing right now. We'll still get a tentacle book just for the tentacle vibe. But not gonna play dark on this one. So I'm gonna go industrious, and you notice that some of the units are on mounts and some are not. So the casters and the tier 1 shield units are not mounted, but the later tier shield units and the crossbowmen are mounted. So if I make an army mostly with those, they could travel very, very fast. That's my hope. Now we could do other stuff as well here. Like for this faction, the casters are mounted. You can see them up there. But we're gonna go industrious for this one. So industrious, and select.
What defines their society?
And pick 2 things. So fabled hunters, they heal faster in the open world. Equipment hoarders is gain extra mana with items in your equipment hoard. Now, this synergizes really well with the dragon. The dragon can't equip most things. It's too big. However, it has a hoard of items, and you get gold per turn based on how many items you have. So now, with this, your pile of items generates gold and mana every turn. And then Industrious has a good way of finding items, which I'll show you when we get in the game. So I'm going to take those 2.
Choose your first tome.
And then we pick something. Let's see. What's the newest culture with the latest X-Pack in the game? Culture, I don't know, but the newest X-Pack added like vampires and gargoyles, I think. I have not played it yet. Alright, so what we want now, we're going to start with the Tentacle Tome and then go from there. So Tome of the Tentacle. Alright, we're going to start with this, which gives us Eldritch stuff. Okay, so Astral Affinity, Shadow, alright. Now one thing I'm a little worried about, which tome gives the Gloom resistance? Hang on a second. I'm going to tab out Age of Wonders for Gloom. Let's see. Eldritch Pact? Is that it? Is this the next campaign map? Yeah, this is the second one. I was getting my butt kicked and I'm restarting and I'm min-maxing a bit. To the best of my abilities. Let's see. Umbral Malady. Let's see, Control F, Umbral Malady. I am looking for the thing that gives your units that are not your people. I'm looking for the thing that gives them the immunity to gloom. I'm not sure where that is. Hey, Mukluk. Hi, Zach. How you doing? Okay. I can't find it quickly. All right. We'll just start with Tomb of the Tentacle to keep the tentacle vibe. Dragon Lord, because this was an already existing thing. We can't change that.
Reveal yourself.
Okay. So last time I played this guy, he was a ritualist. do I want to keep that? Probably keep it, because the bonus he has from his last win is that whenever he does a positive effect on a teammate, they get 2 positive random buffs. And Ritualist is mostly about buffing. So is Battle Saint, but we'll save that. Alright, so... Alright, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. And he's a nature dragon. Alright.
Your journey begins.
Let's see. First name. Muck. Last name, Luck. Alright. Overwrite. Okay, so we've taken this guy that's already won a
When the warnings
mission in the past, and we have made some edits to his faction, but he still should have the bonuses he got from getting a previous win. And we've got one of the most busted combos I have found so far in my own time playing the game. Not saying it's the most busted, I'm just saying that I found, which is Industrial plus Dragon Horde plus Equipment Hoarders. And we're gonna see if we can do better now. Also, as long as we have the right units in our army, the whole thing will be able to fly, and we'll be able to get around a whole lot faster. We'll see how that goes. Dragon Daddy? Yeah. Something like that. Man, this map is big. Plus the fact it has 3 layers. It has like the above ground, the underground, and the Eldritch layer. It's thinking about it. There we go. Okay. Alright, so it's like, how did you get here? I won't reread all of this because we just did it last time. But, you know, once we get to the stuff we haven't seen before. So what I'm going to say is we were ambushed by a powerful Eldritch Sovereign and I wrested secret knowledge from her. So your main race gets the Umbral Flesh transformation. So we are going to take that. So now we're immune to Gloom. Okay, and then it says, you know, pick a bonus to start with. So 458 draft. Now, normally you get I get 21 draft per turn at this point in the game. So that's many, many turns. Basically, this will let me just take all my money and turn it into army on turn 1. Or more money, more Imperium, or more mana. I'm actually going to choose draft this time to start with more cash. Or not cash, the ability to make a bunch of troops. All right, so if you look here, this has speed 40, speed 32, 32, 40, 40. The ones not on the birds are... not able to fly. Alright, so what we're going to do here is go to train troops, and you notice the arbalest units, which are like archers, and the scouts are on flying mounts. So we're going to do that. So I'm making 2 arbalests, put them in this army. Okay, I can have 1 more. Alright. Now if I hadn't started with all that draft, that would be like 6 turns of training troops. Okay, and let's start with the workshop. All right, so I have an army of all units with arbalests that's all flying. So we got a lot of movement with this army, and then some ground troops, which is a tank and a healer of sorts, that cannot fly. We've also got some scouts. Now, the industrial people, if they're near mountainous terrain, they have this pickaxe icon. And if I go here and click it with a scout, 30 production gained. Okay? $34 gold gained. So the scouts can basically just dig up and find things that are useful. So this army is going to be slower. We want it to do the minimum amount of movement. So we're going to do this. And do not use my mana, because I have almost none. And hit auto, see what happens. Okay, the scout almost died, but that's fine. He's not going to be involved in the next fight. Alright, so that's 179 gold. Alright, so... we have a lot of money now. So let's do another Anvil Guard. And put him into the slow army. And then put you right there, so you're barely in range of that one. And then move him over there. Okay, set research. Labyrinth is fine. Okay. Alright, so, going forward, we're going to have a slow army that will just try to barely be in range of battles. A fast one, which is going to get everything that we can. And then these scouts are going to be basically farming all these mountains and getting us lots and lots of goodies. That's the goal right now. And there's more gold. Let's start training one more. Alright. Alright, I think that's as much as I can do on turn one with my min-max knowledge of the game. Let's see. Hat. No, I just got out of the shower. I don't want to do a hat right now. My hair's a bit wet still. I'll refund that one. Okay, so we meet this guy, and I'm going to say honored to meet you. And yep. Alright, so the timer to losing the game has begun. Alright, so there's 36 gold. 31 production. 35 gold. Alright, this army gonna hit that. Alright, so crush that. Tons of food. Fiery wake boots. So that's going into the horde. So just to... let's see how I show this here. So right here, this is what I'm talking about. See, this is my horde right now. If I go here, I'm getting 11 gold and 11 mana per turn just because of the items that are sitting here. So that is, you know, gold because dragon hoarding and mana because equipment hoarding. Alright, so now we need to go take that thing out. Okay, and then next up is going to be those two. Tinwall can annex its first province. Alright, we're going to get the pastors for more food just so we can expand again sooner. And then we leveled up. What do we have? Oh my god, it's already... oh wow, so because this character had already had a win in the past, it's already got all of this stuff. Life Breath. Breath attack heals friendly units for 20 temp HP. Elder of Nature. Using non-attack abilities heals all other friendly units for 10 temp HP. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Alright. So the Dragon Breath, you can choose how the breath goes. By default, it's like a little cone, but you can make it like a comet, like he basically just belches into the air and then it rains down like a mortar. You could have it do a wide cone, or you could have it go like in a line. I usually like the comet because it has a much longer range. And now we know that the breath is healing for friendlies and it hurts for enemies. What is this? Ring of Weakening. At the end of the turn, inflict weaken to adjacent enemies. Okay. Alright. Meet these guys. Open the thing. Give them a Whispering Stone. Let's see if we can do that. And nothing else I can do right now. Okay. End turn. Is this like Civ? Yes, but with magic. Yeah, kind of. Also similar to Heroes of Might and Magic, if you ever played that series. Long, long ago. Now, again, the scouts are only able to zoom this fast over the mountains because we gave them flying mounts. Otherwise, they would not. Found a pony mount. Found production. Alright, so you're gonna move here. And he's gonna hit this. And again, the only reason our army is overwhelmingly strong is because on this map we picked that massive pile of draft at the beginning. Wand of Mass Healing. Yeah, I'll take that. I wonder if his passives that buff anyone he does an effect like that to work for wands. Okay, so this already is something I didn't do last time, which is clear all this stuff right around me. Which is really stupid of me for not doing that last time, but, you know, we did it this time. Alright, and so she's, again, just barely keeping up. Alright, Tinwall produced a workshop, so the workshop's done. Now, our guys in the mountains found a lot of production, however that works, so we can almost instantly finish certain things right now. So let's get Workers Farmstead, that'll be done instantly, and then a vendor. Okay. Alright, end turn. Independence moving. Okay. Alright, so 37 gold. Leather armor. And where's the scout? 48 production. Okay, now the big question, where do I send our main army to? There's a bunch of stuff over here. We could go into the Umbral over there. We've got options. Do 7 gold. Do a quick save here. So we got an Umbral thing there. And again, we've got some baddies over here too. Let's go up toward that, I guess. Alright, so we can expand again. Alright, so that has production. That has mana. That has gold. Tranquility Pool and an iron deposit? That's pretty crazy. Let's do a mine there. Okay, and can build something else. Let's do a library. And make another anvil guard. Okay. Are dragons your favorite? I'm not sure who's my favorite. The dragon, I largely went into for the dragon because I wanted a flying leader on this one. Uh-oh. I'm gonna do manual and just try to manually run away. Alright, this is really unfortunate, losing a scout right now. Alright. There's no way the scout's gonna... Oh, it still got killed. That sucks. Losing a scout on like turn 3 really sucks. Okay. Alright, we're going to gain 300 relations with this guy. So we're going to be polite. Hey, Monkey Chat. I got us. I need Avalar. Okay. Ring of the Inspiring Killer. Cloud in a bottle. Cue that up. Tendril Labyrinth research is done. Let's do Crow Companion. Your ruler leveled up. Let's get Terrifying Gorging, which is a chance that the dragon can just instantly eat and kill something next to it. No. Now, we don't want to equip things we don't really need because that takes it out of the horde and we stop getting income from those items. Wait. Why are we suffering from umbral malady? I'm confused. Did we not choose the option at the beginning that gave us umbral flesh? I have to cast it. Okay, we don't start with it active. Okay. Alright. Whoops. Alright. I hope that applies to the ruler as well. Because the ruler is not the same race as the people. Wand of Healing. Alright, could go down here and start picking these guys off, I guess. Oh, there's some here too. Alright, we could take those next turn. Okay, library is done getting made. Let's do Tendril Labyrinth. New Empire development skill available. Outpost costs less gold. Founding an outpost takes one less turn. Haven't found anything I want to drop an outpost on yet. A friendship with you was declared. Okay. End turn. Alright, we got this scout here. Okay. Alright, those two done. And those count as thralls, so that helps for delaying enemy turns some more. Alright, she can't get close enough to be in the next fight. So we are going to just do this. I'm just going to keep them together, and we'll wait on them until the next turn. Wand of Healing. Production. Alright, this dude finished cooking, so we're going to send him up to the slow army. Enchanted Crow Companion research is done. Do Constricting Focus. Labyrinth is done. We'll make the Bulwark, and we can expand again. Low on money, so we're going to take this gold mine. Oh, we can expand twice. What? Alright, research post. Okay. Alright, so I want to hit this, so we need to move that one tile over. Alright, Alright, crushed that. And then this one, so move that one tile over.